Well, as you can see, we're not going to be entertaining anyone for meals for a while. The dining room being shoved in the kitchen for now. But Sunday's been busy stripping down Jen's bike, the America. So this is where we're at the moment. Got a pile of stuff here that probably isn't going back on. We've got bits here that probably are going back on, although might be slightly modified. That's the tank now with the binnacle removed. Still a bit big and bulbous for my liking. You got this big scooped out section here. Just not keen on the lines, but we'll either, Jen's got ideas of maybe scrimming it a la Project Damage with a nod to Del Boy, or she might, I don't know, if we find another tank, maybe that will work, but we'll see. On the front, so far now, there's hardly any wiring that goes in the headlight bucket on these. This is the headlight bucket. I'd quite like a smaller bottom mount, but Jen kind of wants to keep this one. In some ways, that's, depending on which way we're going to go, that could be quite good, because as I said, compared to like my Bonneville, ignore this wiring, that's just what I've run from the binnacle through under there, but that's just the idiot lights. This is all that goes in there really, so there's plenty of room. One plan was maybe, we've got rid of the stock dinner plate of a Speedo there, and probably going for, to minimalise the front a little bit, go for a mini Speedo. And the plan was then to take the existing wiring and just the idiot lights there and kind of old school styly, just maybe drill 4 holes and have the idiot lights on top of the headlight bucket there, and then just have a mini Speedo sort of around about there somewhere, or offset. But just having a quick look online, there are a few that have got all the idiot lights in them, so you're even minimalising the package even more there. So they're a bit more expensive, another 20 odd quid, but everything can be in there, and I just need to chop the loom. I've got another connector block here out of the spares that I can probably use to wire up, so we can keep all the normal wiring intact. So that's maybe a way to go for that. It's really just been stripping bits off at the moment. Was tidying up. There was quite a bit of junk at the front of these. I've just stuck the tax disc there, even though it's out of date. Don't know if it'll stay there. But you've got like all the rear brake reservoirs here. Here had the horn, loads of other bits of wiring. The horn I've now moved up to here on this little rubber bracket, so that'll be hidden by the tank when it's on, so that's out of the way. Obviously the air injection's all gone off this one as well. Cleaning it's going to be the next job. Also, probably get loads of hate for this, but the side stand switch, which cuts it out if you drive off with the side stand down, we've got rid of that. Jen wanted to get rid of that, get rid of all the wiring, so she's just got to make sure she puts the side stand up when she rides off. Yeah, there is health and safety issues with that, but I don't know, it's pretty loose, that. So I think if you did even touch it down on a left-hander, it's probably going to knock it up, but I can still reverse that. All I've done is just get an old, where are we? There it is. Just an old side stand switch, Triumph side stand switch, taken out the middle connector, connected those 2 wires, and that effectively bypasses it. So yeah, I'm not doing it for any other reason. She hasn't got a good life insurance policy, so it's just thinning out the wiring, going old school, What else have we done? Not an awful lot really. Humming and hawing at the moment. I've chopped down an old, this is like your old, I don't know, it's either off a Thruxton or a Bonnie SE or T100, no, I don't think it was T100 because it's not chromed, but probably a Thruxton sprocket cover, which I just hacked off and just ground out a bit of a more streamlined look. So that one That might go on there. Probably end up being black, but quite like that. There's the stock ones over there, quite a big finned job, which I might even cut down quite significantly and stick it on my bike. I don't know yet. Back end, got rid of all the wiring off there now. So I mean, I chopped all that up a little bit for when she had the like Mark 1, you know, with the little bobber tail light. So we're just going to work out where bits and bobs are going to go. I think we're going to lose the frame rails here and probably use these mounts for the indicators. Change the shape of the seat because Jen's not getting on with that. I quite like to have like quite a short hugged kind of rear guard, and then a side mount plate maybe just to really tidy up the rear end so there's not much there. The shocks are off now, so we're going to get some shorter shocks. Just deciding they're about 320mm eye to eye, I think. So we want to slam it down a bit, but it's just depending how far we want to go with them. So I'm going to work that out. But yeah, that's kind of pretty much where she's at the moment. So not the most interesting. I didn't bother filming me just taking stuff off because it's a bit boring, really. Well, you might find it interesting. I found it interesting doing it, but doing it with one hand and a camera phone isn't that easy. So, but there we go. That's where Project America is up to at the moment. And that's it. So there won't be any invites for tea anytime soon unless you want to just sit on the floor around here. But there we go. Until next time.